You know, we have all heard about the dangers when it comes to vaping, especially marketing to kids. And in fact, a new study between the CDC and the Food and Drug Administration shows that marketing is still happening. And so to put a bigger spotlight on it, we are welcoming in former Congresswoman and current Chairman of Communities for the United for Smart Policy, Mary Bono, joins us today. Mary, good morning. How are you?
Good, Natalie. Thank you. How are you?
So let's dive right in. I mean, you first think of the FDA. I know the FDA is wanting to crack down. Do you think the FDA is doing enough to crack down on this marketing and this exposure that young kids have when it comes to vaping?
That's a great question. And no, the FDA is clearly not doing enough. Look, step one, they've recognized this is a huge problem now in America. There's been a 2,000% increase in the number of students who are using these vape products just since 2019. And that's alarming. So the good news is they've recognized it's a problem. The bad news is they're really not doing enough to get these illegal vape products off of our store shelves. So we want them to do their job. Again, these are not harmless little products. We don't oftentimes know what's in them. And the marketing is specifically designed to entice kids to use them. Kids, I mean, teenagers, flavors are delicious. You've got mango and cupcake and who knows, something for everybody. And then the packaging, of course, is cartoon characters and all sorts of stuff specifically designed to entice our kids to use these products.
Well, it's interesting. We're talking about the illegal vapes and that it's not being enforced. And I'm so glad you brought up all of those flavors because that definitely it hits home. I know those are the flavors that like my daughter wants to go for as a 6-year-old. So why should parents, be concerned? Because obviously we can assume the safety risks that are involved with vaping.
Well, Natalie, look, what you said just really hit home for me because I know that teenagers might be using these products, but what's scary is then these products are in the home. And there have been many examples and cases of young children, like 5-year-olds, getting these products and smoking, inhaling them, vaping. And then we get all these calls to the poison control centers because these kids get very sick. So it's not just enticing to teenagers, it's enticing to all children. So, these products are dangerous in the right hands, but they're even more dangerous in the hands of, in the wrong hands. So FDA needs to do more, and look, convenience stores need to have some clarity to recognize that these products are not harmless little alternatives to smoking cigarettes. Right. This is dangerous stuff.
Yeah, it really is. What else can be done? What can the government do? As a former Congresswoman, what can the government do to help crack down on these illegal vapes?
Well, the very funny thing there is that they're illegal. Let's enforce the law. Yeah. Go after them to get these taken off of the shelves. I mean, the good news is that they are illegal. The good news is the FDA has issued a red alert so the Customs and Border Patrol can interdict these at the border and stop them from coming in. But Natalie, there's one thing that I find very amusing and shocking at the same time. These products are manufactured in China, and the Chinese government has outlawed them in China. So they can be manufactured there, but they can't be sold there to the Chinese people, and Chinese kids. But the Chinese government allows them to be exported to US where they end up in the hands of our children. If that's not alarming and shocking, I don't know what is.
And as parents too, we've got just a little bit of time left. As a parent, what do we do? Are we just, kind of just keep our eyes open, keep our ears open, make sure, our kids are away and start that education early of how this may look enticing, but it's not something that you want to ever go near?
You're exactly right. Look, and I'm a grandparent of preteens. So, I'm living this again through having raised kids and we're grown-ups and now I have grandkids, and it's scary. And I do believe that the greatest gift is a conversation. I believe you have to talk to your kids about the dangers of these products. And hey, when you're in that convenience store and you're seeing those products right there, enticing kids to buy them, I think say something to the clerk. I mean, I don't mean to be, rude or angry or go marching on them, but say these are not harmless little products. These are dangerous, illicit, disposable vape products coming from China, and they are not harmless at all.
You know what, Mary, I don't think you're rude. I think you are passionate. And I'm so glad that you were able to share that passion with us, that we could share with our viewers today. One more time, Mary Bono, Chairwoman of Communities United for Smart Policy. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Mary, and really drawing our attention to this.
Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate you having me on.